Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your October reading. Wow, time flies. So I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Sagittarius, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Okay, the overall energy of your reading is the Chariot. So the Chariot is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or strong in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is about moving forward. This is about, all you have to do is snap those reins and you can fly. You can move forward really fast. So this surrounds your entire reading. I have the Ace of Pentacles up in your highest energy. These are the two strongest energy cards of this whole reading. So the Ace of Pentacles is about groundedness, security, stability, commitment. So it can signify even a ring, like marriage. But the thing is you're ready to move forward and you're not yet. You're thinking about it, okay? You want to move forward and you're looking for commitment at the same time. Let's find out where this goes. So next to the Ace of Pentacles is the Empress. The Empress is a card for Libra or Taurus. So one of those might be strong in your chart or around this reading. Male or female, they are all male or female. The Empress, that card comes out when the universe wants to remind you of who you are. You're loving, you're kind, respectful. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. You're nurturing. You're giving, you're supportive, I don't know, I can go through 100 different qualities that you have as a person, as a good person. So whoever you want to move forward with, that you want a pentacle from, they need to have a lot of those same qualities or it will not work, okay? So pay attention to that. You are the Empress. You need someone with a lot of the same qualities as you in order to move forward and it last. There's a heavy burden you're carrying, and I think it has to do with that pentacle, the commitment. And I think what you're thinking here, because this Empress is right above the Chariot, is that you might move forward. Because I don't know that you're getting that pentacle. But we will see. I just started the reading. But this has, become a heavy burden for you. You're carrying this weight here. And you want to drop these wands. This is the wands. You will drop the wands because you can only carry that weight on your shoulders for so long. So the weight here is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it's waiting for that commitment or waiting for that security or stability that you've been, longing for, so that you can move forward with it. But I feel like you're getting to this point where it's becoming a burden. I don't think it's coming in. You're more than willing to offer it. And I think you're wondering whether you should move forward on your own. I have the Five of Pentacles under the Ace of Pentacles. This is feeling alone, rejected. Maybe you're the one that made the offer and they rejected it. It makes you feel just kind of left out in the cold, just like the card looks. So, and lonely. That's why you're thinking about moving forward. I have the Moon on the other side of the Chariot. This is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart or strong in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is about things to be revealed. Something's going to come to light or be exposed. So, in moving forward, this is going to help you to decide how you're moving forward here. And it's going to help you drop that heavy load that you're carrying, mental load, So the Moon. The Moon is going to decide whatever is exposed, whatever comes to light, is going to help you decide how you're going to move forward. I have the Nine of Swords under this Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're up in your head, and it is about the pentacle, okay? You're like, why? Why not? I mean, you can't figure it out. You're looking for truth. You're looking for clarity. You know you need to move forward, and I think you also know that you need to move forward with or without them. because I don't think you're very happy. I don't think you're very happy in the place you're at, and without having this security and stability in your life. I have the sun right under the chariot. Now, in moving forward here, however this reading goes, it will be for your better, okay? So I got another half of this reading to go. But this is fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of joy and lots of love. So this is what you want. This is what you're up in your head about. This is the direction you want to move, is towards the sun. And the moon is going to help you decide how you're going to get there. I have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving energy in the deck. And here this is something that you need and want in your life. And this is how slow it is. It's tedious. It is, this horse looks like it's standing still. Okay? It's moving barely. It could take lifetimes to reach you. It may be almost on your doorstep, but it is slow in getting there, and I mean slow. So this is under the moon card. This has to do with something that's going to be revealed. Let me take out the second part of the reading. It's either not coming in or it is. It might be, because the reading started with the offer, so it might be. Let's see. Sagittarius. Universe. Those pentacles. Yeah. Sagittarius as a fire sign. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is up in your highest energy. There you are, looking at the pentacle again. Is it ever going to come in? You have a pentacle. I mean, you're willing to share it. But whoever is involved here, they're taking their time. It's like the offer of security and stability is taking a million years. It's like you might have been in this relationship or waiting for this pentacle for a very long time. And that's why you're ready to move forward with or without. You're getting very disappointed in love. You're looking at the spilled cups. You're like, how can there be, all this love when they can't even commit at all? And even the mildest way of commitment. So you're looking at the spilled cups. You're feeling, left out in the cold. Goes through your mind. You're feeling unloved. All right, because the commitment is not coming in. But if you look behind you, there is hope for love right behind you. There is love out there for you. Okay? I call this the card of hope, the Five of Cups. So all this waiting on commitment from one person, I don't know, there might be somebody else out there, or the same person will change their mind on offering this commitment or being part of it. But whatever happens here, whatever the moon is going to reveal and how you're going to move forward, it's for your better. It's the universe is definitely involved in this now. This is the will for fortune, the will for the better. And it spins, and you can't stop it. You can slow it down, but it will take you, and it will move you forward. Somehow, it's going to do it. So that's a wonderful card to have here. It might be difficult to go through, but it will always end up for your better. Okay? You want that pentacle? Now the wheel's involved. And they're going to expose something. Something's going to be exposed that's going to help you decide how you're going to move forward towards the sun. And that's where you want to go. I have the High Priestess next to the Wheel of Fortune, and under that, Seven of Pentacles. All that waiting and waiting and waiting. This is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So if you just pull back that pomegranate curtain, and it's like, it says, pay attention to what yourself is telling you. Because you can answer a lot of your own questions about this whole scenario. Whatever your gut, heart, and head are coming together and they're telling you, that is the truth. That is what you need to pay attention to, okay? With the High Priestess here. You probably feel the wheel. The wheel's right next to the High Priestess. You probably know it's time to make a change with or without them. That's how I feel. The King of Wands, it's right next to the King of Wands, and I'm calling this your card because it's a fire sign. But it can be Leo, or Aries might be in your chart also, or Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be in someone else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, this is your energy, and you're holding on to the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. You're ready. You got your hand on your hip here. You're ready to get up and move forward. You're right. It's right under the Five of Cups. Being so disappointed in love, feeling unloved. I have the Page of Pentacles under the Wheel of Fortune, next to the Knight of Pentacles. See, you're looking on one side. This is the Queen. This is up in your highest energy. You have the second biggest pentacle in the deck. This is the first biggest. This is the second biggest. Okay. Did I mention that the Queen of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn? One of those might be strong in your chart, or someone else's. The Knight of Pentacles can also be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But we do have the Page of Pentacles next to the Knight of Pentacles. There you are, wondering. You're trying to see the future. You're trying to analyze this whole situation, and if this is ever going to come to fruition still with the Seven of Pentacles up there. And boy, are you taking a hard look at it. Well, you're going to be able to make up your mind what you're going to do pretty soon. As soon as whatever is revealed, it's going to just, make it cut and dry. And you're going to be able to move forward in the right way. I don't, right now under the High Priestess and looking at this pentacle, it's like the High Priestess, if you listen to what yourself is telling you, if this is your reading, if this reading resonates with you, you've been being breadcrumbed anyway. This Six of Pentacles is like the other person's been feeding you just enough to keep you hanging into the relationship without commitment. They've thrown your scales off balance. We know that. We got the Nine of Swords over here. We got the Five of Pentacles. This is being off balance. This is not where you want to be, okay? So they've been just feeding you breadcrumbs. And it's right next to the Hangman. The card of Enlightenment. See, the head is all lit up. Well, what the Hangman is trying to show you and, clear up for you, one thing is that you're ready to move forward and they're breadcrumbing you. You're waiting for a commitment to move forward and feeling unloved, and because they're breadcrumbing you. They're only barely putting in the minimum effort into this relationship. Let's take out one more card, one clarifying card for this reading, the Judgment card. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, guess what? This has all been a spiritual lesson for you. Your guardian angels and spirit guides blowing that horn down on you. You're awakening to it. That's what's happening here. This is part of the moon. This is part of something being revealed or coming to light. It's your spiritual lesson. It's next to the Wheel of Fortune. You're learning it. You're awakening to it. And that is why the universe is going to move you forward, because you earned it. So, this heavy burden that you've been carrying with this relationship is all part of your spiritual lesson. It's right on the Queen of Pentacles, and we know this is what you're looking for, is a grounded relationship. We know this is what you want, and it hasn't been happening. It looks to me like the lesson here, the spiritual lesson here, is when you get into a relationship, pay attention to whether or not they are committable. Pay attention to the signs, to what they say as far as moving forward in a relationship. I think that's part of your spiritual lesson. There have been signs there before that they are the Knight of Pentacles, that they may never offer a commitment, or are not committable, and then just breadcrumbing the relationship. You don't want to, get tied up in a relationship where you're going to be breadcrumbed the rest of your life either. So I think this is all part of your spiritual lesson in moving forward into that whole new life cycle for your better. Wow. Okay. Sagittarius, this is your reading, and I thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.